Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry for the abrupt ending to the last video. I literally went to go look at the time and it was 59:58, so I was like, oh, I gotta end this.
Who goes there?
I'm gonna do a little bit of fighting here just because I need to go and find where this, oh, what am I trying to say? Segment addresses.
The outcome was decided even before the battle began.
Oh, good, she leveled up.
Freeze!
Ah, crap. That was dumb.
You don't know when to give up!
Yeah, she's the only character that doesn't start with tech attack in both slots. She doesn't actually have anything for long range, her triangle. Well, I think I'm gonna have to have at least 2 more battles to get Ziggy's level up one more. Okay, so it wasn't down here. Or was it down here and I just wasn't paying attention? It was too, there we go. Efring. I know for a fact that the boss coming up has a lightning elemented attack and a fire elemented attack, and actually also happens to have.
Freeze!
He is going to catch me, yep.
Watch the enemy close to the
Physical
enemy.
attacks, so that extra defense +2 will be pretty nice.
eyeball.
It's not that she can't provide an offense. Obviously she can. It's that the trade-off is she takes a ton of extra damage, and pretty soon I'm using my attacker to heal my healer because my healer got in trouble because she stepped up onto the front lines. But little battles like this are not nearly as big of a concern, so she can step up.
Don't take it too hard. You didn't stand a chance. Yeah, really not a whole lot that's worth doing. That body of yours that got you this far. Still, what a worthless bunch. I can't believe they couldn't stop a lone cyborg.
Ziggy, this is the guy.
Yeah, I know. Looks like I'm about to get some decent exercise. And this baby's quite pleased as well.
Tool that you can just use. Mystic powers.
So first of all, the rat bastard starts off with some boost, obviously, because he's already boosting.
Ready?
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
And his speed is through the roof, so he'll get 2 turns to each of their 1 turn.
Mystic powers. Grant me a miracle.
Which is fine, because it kind of balances out her life shots. Unless he criticals like that. I absolutely love Margulis' voice actor as well. does such a good job of conveying the anger of the character. I know we've seen him once already, and I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but
Blade!
oh, he is apparently picking up some serious speed.
Mystic powers! Written a miracle!
Hell's breath!
Mystic powers! Written a miracle!
Ready? Hell's breath!
I actually really enjoy fighting Margulis in pretty much all 3 games.
Let's go!
You end up fighting him 5 times throughout the entire series.
Mystic powers! Written a miracle!
Blade!
Alright, this should be ending very soon. Like right now.
Let's go!
Unless he pulls a defend out right here, but it doesn't look like he did. Not bad point totals. Purple ring, I think that's the either attack one.
What's wrong? Is that all you got? You ready?
Uh-huh.
One pursuit fighter! Hurry!
Thorough, isn't he?
Hurry up and put out the fire before the ammo ignites!
You're late.
Is something wrong?
No, it's nothing. Momo, find a trade column and short jump us out of here. I want to get back on our return path once we shake off the pursuit.
Okay. Come on, everybody. Let's eat.
Let's eat.
Chow down.
Well, not bad, huh?
Chief, it's delicious.
Yeah, this ain't bad at all.
Oh, come on. How can this girl's cooking be any good?
But, Captain, you're stuffing your face.
Shut up. Don't disturb a man when he's eating. Water.
Sure.
You do quite a lot.
Really? This is pretty typical for me back home. I have my no-good brother to thank for that. He doesn't do a thing all day except sit around and read books.
Well, there's no one on this ship that has any of your skills.
That's a shame. I guess that's what happens when you have an entirely male crew.
You got that right. Normally, there's not even a hint of estrogen on this ship, so you can forget about having a good meal.
Who usually does the cooking around here?
We take turns. Not that it matters, because the cooking's always bad.
There is one person on board who does nothing but eat.
What's that? Water.
Sure.
Chief, can I have some water too?
Oh, sorry. I hadn't noticed.
Hadn't noticed.
So, what are we gonna do now?
Well, we certainly can't leave KOS-MOS to her own devices, can we? She's functioning independently.
And to think, we were supposed to get vacation time once we completed the startup experiment. Turned her over to the second division.
You're starting to sound a lot like the captain. There's no use crying over spilled milk, you know. The first thing we need to do is to contact headquarters and ask for instructions.
So I guess we're stuck with these guys for a little longer.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, I got a little suspicious, so I checked this ship's registry. Did you know that these guys are with the Kukai Foundation? That place is bad news. I heard a rumor that it's just crawling with mutants.
Hey, that's kind of a racist comment. Listen, Alan. Sure, it's a well-known fact. The Kukai Foundation was established by the Miltian government as a specialized military group. But they only held that status until the completion of the post-war proceedings. Although, they haven't gotten around to demilitarizing quite yet. They're being run like any other valid foundation nowadays. You know, as a matter of fact, their current director received a lot of praise for taking in and protecting victims in the days before the Species Preservation Act. He's really to be commended. Now, what was his name?
Guinan Kukai.
Oh, Chaos. What's up?
Oh, I just dropped in to see if there was anything I could help out with.
Oh, thanks. We could use some help drying the dishes.
Sure thing.
that's everything.
Yep. Huh, what's this?
Oh, that's for the commander.
Come to think of it, he didn't join us for dinner, did he?
No, and I even called him. Oh well, I'll just heat it up and take it to him.
Well, how about we call it a day?
Good idea. Oh,
Did you forget something?
no, but where did KOS-MOS go?
Oh, KOS-MOS? She's being tuned in her service module down in the hangar. It'll probably take a few more hours. Oh, did you want to go down and talk to her? I'm sure she'd like that.
Oh, really?
Of course.
Thanks. See you later.
Bye.
Okay, so we are back with the crew of the Elsa. So that's just an email letting us know that we can go back to those 3 areas. There are some areas you can't go back to. Well, actually I shouldn't even say that. It's more along the lines of there's going to be battles in some areas that oopsies. I screwed that up. Like there's going to be some fighting on the Elsa right now that obviously we won't be able to go back to, but oopsies. I am really messing this up, aren't I? There we go. I'm just going to run around really quick to make sure I don't miss any other emails. Doesn't seem like it. Probably a few once we get downstairs.
So we finally meet. Now, where does the real you exist? Good night.
I guess nobody's here. So you're the... I trust this will work correctly. But why?
Yes.
Energy
She's
bypass
already
is
built a
subject
network
secure.
covering about 70%
Control bindings
of her
released to level
untouched
6.
field.
That's amazing.
Everybody down on the floor!
This facility is now under control of the UTIC organization. Any resistance whatsoever will be met with deadly force. So don't even think about trying anything. As long as you follow our orders, you will not be harmed. We appreciate your cooperation.
Is this the same archetype from before?
So I don't know if you guys remember me telling you that Cherenkov actually knew what KOS-MOS was capable of, but that's the scene that kind of explains that. have no idea where Chaos disappears to. Like, I get that he's walking through walls and stuff like that, but still. Kind of wonder why he didn't want to be seen with KOS-MOS there. Use the eggs much anyways. I pretty much just wanted to restore the HP there, because remember they got me so low that I actually had to abandon it and go back to character form for that that Gnosis boss that we fought earlier.
You?
Oh, I didn't see you in your room. I thought you might be a little hungry. What were you doing?
I was looking at her.
At KOS-MOS? With a gun in your hand?
Oh, it's a bad habit.
I see. Well, you are a soldier after all. I know someone with a habit like that. He's always carrying a sword around with a weird grin plastered on his face. Don't you think that's dangerous?
Yeah. That's definitely dangerous. So this is the android that can take on the Gnosis. She sure doesn't look like it.
Yeah. But regardless of what she looks like, she's still a weapon.
I suppose you're right. Before we left the Woglinde, what was his name? Lieutenant Virgil? He was killed by this android's battle algorithm, wasn't he? I'm not trying to blame you. Logic, reason, they can bring about death. Happens all the time.
I never thought she would ever do something like that.
You programmed her basic logic architecture, right?
Yes, pretty much. I always thought of her like a daughter. Or more like a friend, maybe. But...
I see. Well, I doubt we could have saved the lieutenant from that situation anyway.
Thanks for trying to cheer me up. I noticed you eat very neatly.
Hmm? That's part of who I am. At least now, that is.
So, what were you doing on the Woglinde?
Why do you ask?
Just wondering. You somehow seemed different from the other crew members.
The Woglinde task force was assembled hastily. Besides, I'm a soldier. I'll go to where I'm assigned.
Soldier?
Well, looks like we've lost them.
Yeah. Thanks to your linking directly to the main controls.
You're welcome. Oh, I just received a UMN pulse. Preparing the long-distance jump to the Federation capital of 5th Jerusalem.
Momo, we're not going back to the subcommittee headquarters.
What? Why not?
I was told to escort you to the autonomous government of 2nd Miltia. I'm sorry. Those were my orders.
All right. Now setting course for Miltian star system.
I've received word that the 100 series is on board a ship headed for 2nd Miltia.
Well, that was fast. Once she's safely transferred to the UMN control center on 2nd Miltia, we'll finally have a little peace of mind.
It's all such a bother, though. It would have been so much easier to perform the analysis here.
We can't decode the protection in that Realian here. We have to send her to the UMN control center, located at the former Vector Transfer Gate control facility.
That's right. Besides, the entire area within a few dozen light years of Old Miltia has been sealed off ever since that incident 14 years ago. So this certainly beats traveling through regular space.
Joachim Mizrahi. You really outdid yourself this time.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're absolutely right.
By the way, do you really think the Y data is hidden within that Realian?
We have conclusive evidence that she holds the code to unlock the UMN transfer gate leading to the sealed-off sector. Aside from that, she's pretty much a mystery. We'll just have to open her up and see.
If she doesn't have it, we'll be required to delay the Zohar project. How will we explain that to the Council?
Even if it's lost, we still have one other lead. Let me pull up my documents. This image was processed from the only remaining surveillance camera. The picture's unclear, but that boy served as Joachim's assistant. Judging from the time frame, we believe he was somehow involved with the Y data.
Where did the boy come from?
The records are missing. The only information we have is that he was 14 and studying at the University of Bormio. But even that's just second-hand information from Mizrahi.
He got into Bormio at 14? Must have been pretty smart.
You don't know what happened to him?
Correct. It's currently under investigation.
If he's alive, he'd be 28 years old now.
This research paper is on the secondary effects of the Hilbert wave.
The Hilbert effect? Do you think there's a chance he slipped into Vector?
Back when UTIC was still the Mizrahi Cerebral Sciences Research Center, Mizrahi's main patron was none other than Vector. It's certainly a possibility. There's no concrete evidence, of course.
Dr. Mizrahi, please continue your investigation of this issue.
Yes, of course.
In any case, our first priority is to get access to the old Miltia sector. Our hands are tied until we recover the original Zohar located there.
Okay, so we gotta head back to the bridge, no big deal. So that guy in the picture, I don't know if you noticed it, he was Kevin Winnicott who was one of the main programmers of KOS-MOS there. And I'll try my best not to spoil too much of the game and whatnot, but at the same time, this came out in 2003. I'm pretty sure it came out in 2003, and yeah, it's pretty old, so most of you guys probably already know these things, but I won't go too far ahead of time or blow too many things out of the water, but I will tell you guys, in case you didn't already notice, that that guy that handed Cherenkov the override code for the archetype there was indeed Kevin. And we aren't really done with all the scenes that occurred from the archetype incident, so I will leave it at that. I can never quite remember where it is, but I know the disarm key is in one of these two kind of loungy areas. I think it's in the other one, because it should be like in the middle of the seat somewhere. I'm going to grab it now so that way when I go down there next time I can open the little side lock thing. I suppose I could have done this when I had the tray of food too, but oh well. Yep, there we go, disarm key. So I'm pretty sure we'll do this next little area here. I basically gonna have to go back downstairs to the deck area, like the launch pad, launch deck, whatever you want to call it. And from there, we'll end up with a set of scenes. I'll have to check my time before I start the scenes to see if I'll add them to this part or not, because it's a solid 10 minutes.
What the? There it is again. That's so weird.
What is it?
It's the catapult deck. There seems to be something wrong with the hatch.
Air pressure?
No leaks at the moment. I wonder if it's the electrical system.
Shall I take a look at it?
That'd be great. Doesn't look like a leak, but be careful, just in case.
Got it.
So we're at the 46-minute mark, which means I probably will end up adding the cutscenes to the next area. Which is fine, they're not as, I don't know, boring I guess is a word that I'm going to use here. It's actually one of the better cutscenes of the game, kind of like the initial Gnosis attack. The one thing that always kind of got me, if you compare this game to Final Fantasy X, which is a pretty rough comparison to begin with, but just bear with me here. When you have kind of exciting action-oriented scenes in that game, you get the actual feeling of it. The characters are moving around as such. I'm gonna go and do that disarm part right now because I've got a few minutes. But I don't know, I just felt like the music was a little better. I mean, obviously there's not a whole lot of music going on here in the first place. Oh hey, there's the commander. What he's up to. Oh, he's just panicking. Some money, some moolah. Probably not going to bother going back for that for a little bit. I'm pretty sure it's just a couple booster packs or speed packs. I don't think it's the actual item. Or not item, I think it's the item, not the actual accessory. Because there's an accessory that allows you to start with boost +1 every match. Okay, so pretty sure I'm gonna get an email here. Okay, I am going to end the video here and we will start the next one when the scenes start. I hope to see you there.